In this video, we're going to talk about why building relationships in network marketing is a myth, it's a waste of time, and I've got a much better strategy that's going to get you much further ahead in less time and less work. Let's talk about it. All right, my friend, so welcome back. First off, if you've never met me before, my name is Trey Bearor. Please subscribe if you like this type of stuff. The reason that this video came about is because I have seen so many people saying the key to success in network marketing is building relationships with people. In fact, one person on one of my Facebook ads had a comment that was like, disregard all this thing this hairy guy is saying. Building a relationship is the key to having success. It is a people business. Then I saw this top leader inside network marketing. He was doing like a live video, and in the comments, just everyone was just feeding off of this guy. Yes, I need to spend more time just building relationships with people. It's like, dude, let's talk about it. So first off, on the prospecting side of things, if I were the prospect and someone was coming to me being like, hey Trey, how are you doing today? I'd be like, ignore, no, I know exactly what's coming. In fact, I remember when I first got started in network marketing, one of the very basic things they drilled into our throat was, you need to be forming a relationship. FORM was the acronym. It stood for ask them about their family, then their occupation, then recreation, what they like to do for fun, and then hit them with the message. And I never truly enjoyed doing that. It always felt awkward and weird to me because I thought, am I operating at this like ulterior motive here where it's like, hey, I want to shoot the shit with you, but as soon as we get through the FOR, I'm going to hit you with this pitch. I just didn't like that. I was like, that just seems not right. And so that's my first argument right there is like, you don't need to build relationships with people in Messenger and comment on their stuff in order to have success in network marketing. In fact, I will argue that your content will do all the building relationship for you. It will overcome objections for you. It'll do the selling for you. It will do what's called marketing. It will do that to make the sale even easier. And here's my argument. Ready? So there is, over on this side, there is the whole like, all right, I got to message people and make them all warm and fuzzy and fluff their pillows and all that stuff in Messenger. Then there's me over here being like, create content. Here's why. Look, when I create content, do you notice that I'm never like, hey, join my team. Hey, buy my stuff. Why? Because that's what most network marketing beginners will do. And I'm guilty of it. But what happens is that people typically scroll right past that or they ignore it because it's almost like this commercial coming on during your favorite TV show. I mean, when an ad comes on, what do you typically do? Like, oh, well, popcorn break. Oh, well, pee break. You don't usually go on there and be like, well, I'm going to buy this right now. You ignore it. It's the same thing with social media. Let's treat our social media where it's like, this is the platform where I can serve my audience and give them valuable tips. And so that's why I'm on here, right? It's not just to be like, hey, I want to, fluff your pillows and stuff like that. I want to build a relationship. I want to help you in business as well. There's first argument. Create content that actually serves your target audience. And if you're like, I don't know what content to make, go sign up in the link for my web class coming up this Thursday, right? It's Thursday. You'll be able to do it. Click on the link below. I'll show you exactly what content create that serves your target audience. People have been loving that web class and it's free. Let's move on. What else about content makes it so important that you're building a relationship with these people? You can do it much faster. Look, even if your content sucks, which means let's say you're on TikTok posting content and it's not getting that many views, but it's getting in the 300 jail view. You guys ever heard it? Like, I can't get out of the 300 view. Just that alone, if you got in front of 300 people with your content, imagine having to send 300 prospecting messages and build rapport with 300 people. It would be damn near impossible to do during a day. You can fart that out with a TikTok video or an Instagram reel and be totally awful and get in front of 300 people. But let's say that you didn't even get in front of 300. You got in front of half of that. That's still 150. Imagine doing 150 prospecting messages and building rapport that way. No, thank you, right? But let's say you start to figure it out because you attended my web class and you saw exactly what content actually will work for you. Well, your content's going to start to gain traction, which means you're going to start getting more views, more engagement, more followers, and more views where it's like, boom, not instead of just getting a couple hundred, you're getting a couple thousand. And if you really do it the right way, maybe even 1 million. Like, that would be insane. Can you think of how many problems that you would have of people seeing your content, loving your content, and being like, you're the go-to person when it comes to losing weight, cortisol, credit repair, whatever the thing is that you're in within network marketing. And so your content will build the rapport, will build that relationship because you're giving them good, valuable content. But number two, you're doing it at a much bigger scale because you're getting in front of hundreds and thousands of people at one time versus being like, I gotta spend all this time sending all these messages and making people feel nice and cozy before I pitch them. My third argument is there has been content that I have posted 2 years ago that is still bringing me leads on TikTok. Okay, let's just say I'm talking about YouTube. I know we hammered TikTok as an example prior. Let's use YouTube. There are videos that I posted 5 years ago that still bring me leads and people saying, hey, Trey, I'd like to know more information about how to join your team. What products is it that you actually sell? And then I can take the conversation from there. But that is work that I did 4, 5, even 6 years ago. And so not only are you doing it in front of more people in less time, but the amount of energy that you have to put in every single day, it starts to really compound where it's like you have built all of that content. It's like you built this massive like content machine that is doing all the selling and serving and overcoming objections and all that for you. Last argument that I'll make is I buy lots of stuff. I buy stuff on Amazon. I buy stuff from Alex Hormozi. I buy stuff from Myron Golden. I just bought his book maybe a month or two ago. I bought a second book. I'm joining his challenge. I'm paying that guy money. And eventually I do want to get into his mastermind. Now, I will argue I've never once had Myron slide in the DMs with me and be like, what's up, Trey? How you doing, man? Same thing with Elon Musk when I buy Starlink from him or when I bought a bunch of stuff on Amazon. I never had Jeff Bezos message me. And so, no, the key to success in network marketing isn't sliding into Messenger and building rapport with people and building relationships with people. It is creating content. The content will do all the relationship building for you so that you don't have to spend all that time in there. That's why Alex Hormozi, Russell Brunson, all these big publishers are constantly pumping out content when they could easily just say, hey, you know what? Let's just spend money on ads. No, they know the importance of putting out organic content and using that marketing because that does all the nurturing and getting people to eventually want to buy, which I'll bring you my last point. I messaged one of my former students. Her name is Sam. And, she started with us 4 years ago. I asked her this very simple question. And I kind of was like, hey, I want to ask you this real quick. I said, the main reason that you blew up right here, look. You can screenshot that. I'll read it right off. The main reason that you blew up, was it because you were building relationships in DMs with people and commenting on their posts? Or was it because you were super consistent, disciplined with posting video content every day? And whatever the reason, how much money have you made because of it? She replied, and right here you go. Oh, look at that. You can screenshot that bad boy if you want to. She said, I was never in the DMs, never in the comments. I consistently pushed out 2 videos a day on one platform, then shared those videos on other platforms. So she repurposed what she created on one platform. And even when I got 200 views and no comments, I still pushed out videos. I was consistent no matter what I knew. I had knowledge that people needed. And I have increased my income each month over the last 5 years. And now I'm making over $300,000 a month all organically. Ads are my next step, blah, blah, blah. And I just wrote, thank you, right? So no, my friend, you don't need to be that person sliding the DMs. In fact, if you're going to put energy into your business and you're like, I don't know, should I be prospecting or should I be posting awesome, good content and learning content marketing? My friend, posting content has changed my life. This is why I do it every single day. This is why I'm on here on YouTube. I'm on Instagram. I'm posting content when I could just be like, I'm going to run ads because I know the importance of content and how that serves your target audience and how if you do it over a long period of time, you'll never have to worry about where your next lead or money comes from again. Ray Higdon taught me that and it has blessed my life ever since I heard it. Appreciate you. I'll see you in the next video.